Good morning. It has already been a very eventful morning. My little one woke up early and wanted to talk and have breakfast. So please forgive my tardiness and also forgive this. I will charge it when I'm done, okay? Mommy duties, you have to love them. I do. I love them. So pretty sure she's going to say one more thing before this is complete, but that's my baby. That's my baby. All right, we're going to read 1 through 32 today. And the Lord said to Moses, "This shall be the law of the leper on the day when he is pronounced clean. He shall be brought to the priest at a meeting place outside the camp. The priest shall go out of the camp to meet him, and he shall examine him. And if the disease is healed in the leper, then the priest shall command to take for him who is to be cleansed 2 living clean birds and cedar wood and scarlet material and hyssop. The priest shall command to kill one of the birds in an earthen vessel over fresh running water. As for the living bird, he shall the cedar wood and the scarlet material and the hyssop, and shall dip them in and the living bird in the blood of the bird killed over the one running water. And he shall sprinkle the blood on him who is to be cleansed from leprosy 7 times, and shall pronounce him clean, and shall let go the living bird into the open field. He who is to be cleansed shall wash his clothes, shave off all his hair, and bathe himself in water, and he shall be clean. After that, he shall come into the camp, but stay outside his tent 7 days. But on the seventh day, he shall shave all of his hair off his head, his beard, his eyebrows, and his body, and he shall wash his clothes, and bathe his body in water, and be clean. On the 8th day, he shall take 2 he lambs without blemish, and 1 ewe lamb, a year old without blemish, and 3/10 of an ephah of fine flour for cereal offering mixed with oil, and 1 log of oil. And the priest who cleanses him shall set the man who is to be cleansed and these things before the Lord at the door of the tent of meeting. The priest shall take one of the male lambs and offer it for a guilt or trespass offering, and the log of oil, and wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. He shall kill the lamb in the place where they kill the sin offering and the burnt offering and in the sacred place, the court of the tabernacle. For as the sin offering is the priest, so is the guilt or trespass offering. It is most holy. And the priest shall take some of the blood of the guilt or trespass offering and put it on the tip of the right ear of him who is to be cleansed, and on the thumb of his right hand, and on the great toe of his right foot. And the priest shall take some of the log of the oil and pour it in the palm of his own left hand. And the priest shall dip his right finger on the oil right finger in the oil that is on in his left hand, and shall sprinkle some of the oil with his finger 7 times before the Lord. And the rest of the oil that is in his hand shall the priest put some of the tip of the right, the priest shall put on the tip of the right ear of him who is to be cleansed, on the right thumb of his right hand, and on the great toe of his right foot, on the blood of the guilt or trespass offering, which he has previously placed in each of these. Verse 18, and the rest of the oil that is in the priest's hand he shall pour upon the head of him who is to be cleansed, to make atonement for him before the Lord. Hopefully by now we have looked up what atonement is. It's a very important word. Verse 19, and the priest shall offer the sin offering and make atonement for him who is to be cleansed from his uncleanness. uncleanness, and afterward kill the burnt offering. And the priest shall offer the burnt offering and the cereal offering on the altar, and he shall make atonement for him, and he shall be clean. If the cleansed leper is poor and cannot afford so much, he shall take one lamb for a guilt or trespass offering to be waved to make atonement for him, 1/10 of an ephah of fine flour mixed with oil for a cereal offering, and a log for oil, and 2 turtle doves or 2 young pigeons, such as he can afford, one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering. He shall bring them on the 8th day for his cleansing to the priest at the door of the tent of meeting before the Lord. And the priest shall take the lamb of the guilt or trespass offering and the log of oil, and shall wave them for a wave offering before the Lord. And he shall kill the lamb of the guilt or trespass offering, and the priest shall take some of the blood of the offering and put it on the tip of the right ear of him who is to be cleansed, and on the right thumb of the right hand, and on the great toe of his right foot. And the priest shall pour some of the oil into the palm of his own left hand, and shall sprinkle with the right finger some of that oil that is in his left hand 7 times. Again, 7 comes up so much in this. We should ask, why is that? Ask the Lord, be quiet and listen, and let him know, let him tell you why. Verse 28, and the priest shall put some of the oil in his hand on the tip of his right ear, on the right of the one who is to be cleansed, and on the right thumb of his right hand, and on the great toe of his right foot, on the places where he has put the blood of the guilt offering. And the rest of the oil that is in the priest's hand he shall put on the head of the one who is to be cleansed, to make atonement for him before the Lord. And he shall offer one of the turtle doves or of the young pigeons, such as he is able to get, as he can afford, one for a sin offering and the other for a burnt offering, together with the cereal offering. And the priest shall make atonement for him who is to be cleansed before the Lord. This is the law. This is the law. This is the law, of whom the plague of leprosy, who was not able to get, is what is required for cleansing. The Lord is very intentional. He is so intentional. He is setting a pattern. And I want you to ask him, why are things this way? I am here just to provoke you, to read, to have a relationship, to set a foundation. And I have met my time. I love you. He loves you. You will have a great day. Peace.